All right, so this step is not a long one, but there is some important things to make sure that we have kind of set up just so it'll make our life a lot easier as we work on this project. It'll prevent any like catastrophic errors. First things first is we literally just want to go open up our Photoshop file, our lowpoly.psd file. Now this will probably have a parentheses 1 because we saved it one time. So I'm going to go to File, Open, just like you will. If you're on the iPad, you're going to go into Browse, and you'll just search. You'll be able to search your file under Browse. But if you're on a computer of any kind, you're going to have to physically find it. I put mine in a specific folder. I would recommend leaving yours on your desktop. I'm just trying to stay organized with all of my classes. Locate the one with the parentheses 1, because we saved it once, and then go ahead and open that. There we go. Last time we just imported our photo, our stock photo, and there it is. So big goal today, resize this guy. This is actually all a review from the business card and the poster of your logo. We're going to take the Move tool, which is in the very top left. I'm circling around it right now. Please select that. After you select that, the other thing you want to make sure that you have checked is Transform Controls. It's up here where I'm moving my mouse around. You want to make sure that you have this blue checkbox selected. So go ahead, pause the video, double check that you have that selected. After you do that, you'll notice that there should be a box around your image, kind of like a box, little dots. What we want to do is click and drag on, in my opinion, one of the corner ones, and we want to make this image bigger. If you have a keyboard, you can hold Shift. I'm not going to because I want to be fair to all our iPad users. Just try to keep it right. You don't have to fill the entire space perfectly. Let me say that again. Don't stretch your person or animal out so that it fills that 11 by 17. Miles right now is looking a little tall and lanky, like his head got stretched this way. So I'm going to decrease it like that. Now, I don't need a ton of background in this either. Again, we're doing just a portrait. So I'm going to actually make this really big. And I'm even going to shift it down around here and do this once more. I really just want to get his face as the main feature. I'm pretty happy with that. I got the shoulders. The background will be taken out, and you'll be doing a background of your own. This background does look really cool, in my opinion. I might be inspired by it, but don't worry about your background. You're just focusing on getting your person's face as the main focal point or center of your project. Later, if you want to shift that person to the right or left, we can. Once you're good on your stretching and your moving of your person or animal, you want to click this check thing right here, confirm. That way we know that we're locking in, we did it. So go ahead, do that. Mine's lagging a little bit because of the recording. There we go. So our last step of the day is to just double check our layers and get them set up correctly. Layers is over here on the right side. If this window's collapsed, it'll be the one that says LAY for layers. So go ahead and you can either click this where they both open, or you can just, because we just need layers right now, you can click layers. You should see two layers. You should see one that's called layer 1 and one that's called background. The background will be locked by default. Layer 1, we want to rename that. If you kind of like click on it twice really fast, like tap tap on the iPad, you'll be able to rename it. If you're on a computer, I think you might be able to right click it as well. I just clicked twice. Once it comes blue like it currently is right now, then we can go ahead and I'm going to name it. I would actually recommend that everybody name it this. Stock, S-T-O-C-K, photo. A stock photo is a photo that is to be edited or used for another purpose. You're never going to just take a stock photo and be like, done. We're going to be doing a lot of editing with this photo or using it as a starting point. We also will never, ever, ever want to edit the stock photo layer. So we need to lock it. There's this little padlock looking icon right here that if you click that, it'll put it over there. Once a layer is locked, it won't let you edit it, which is great because let me tell you, if you do your project on the stock photo layer, it's bad news bears, okay? So double, triple, quadruple double doggy dare check that this thing has a lock pad on it. Once it has a lock pad, you can hit LAY again or layers again to close the layers window. We're good for that right now. And then you can go File, Save as PSD. You're done. This time, though, when it saves as PSD, let's figure out what the name is. I did click it. This is taking a little while to think. I figured this would happen. This is unfortunate, but it is what it is. It'll come up as LowPoly parentheses 1, parentheses 1. So you just have to add up the ones for right now. We can rename the file later. I'm going to go ahead and click and drag that file to the desktop to keep it safe. And then we are good to go. Double check your file that it's saved correctly, that you have it in a safe location. All right, I'm going to pause and we are done.